Hi everyone, it's Joey Stevenson at joeystevenson.com, and this is my root color home color tutorial. It's something I never thought that I would do, but it looks like it's going to be a few more months, and I miss working a lot. I miss being behind the chair. I wish I could do this for you, but I also realized that I've been promoting people getting root spray, but as we get into more months, I myself am really feeling my grays, and so I'm sure you are too. And so here's my root tutorial. You should already have at home a color kit. You can order it through me at joeystevenson.com is my email, or on social media, both Instagram and Facebook, at Joey Stevenson Hair, Stevenson with a V and an O. And this tutorial is intended to be for a color that I have ordered for you. The difference between having a professional hairdresser order color for you and going to a grocery store is that with grocery store color, the chemicals are a little bit more harsh. It gets anybody's natural color to the color on the box, and you run the risk of getting what's called hot roots, which means you could have bright orange roots, and there's no way that we can color correct that at home, and nobody wants to be living the rest of the pandemic with kind of crazy hair color. So hopefully you're ordering a professional color kit through me. Again, my email is joey at joeystevenson.com. This tutorial will cover how to color your hairline, so everything here, and then your part line, so that when you look in the mirror, you can kind of not see your roots. And the reason being, if you try to do at-home color and color through the rest, and there's a lot of overlap from what you can't see, it can get what are called bleed marks, which again are a color correction, so that when I see you next, it may be a whole process. And so reason for me doing this is so that you look good, you feel yourself, and there's not a whole corrective amount of work when we get back behind the chair and when I see you again. So I hope this is helpful. And first thing, I'm wearing, I don't know if you can see it, I'm wearing a wrap dress. So you want to wear something that you can take off without it going over your head. So I'm wearing a wrap dress, wear a button down, something that you can easily take off. And then I'm going to use a dark colored towel and throw it around my shoulders. And then I'm just going to use a hairband to tie it. Super DIY. And then a little trick that I learned when I was in beauty school is, and my girlfriend's going to hate me for this, but I'm going to grab some of her product and just cover my hairline with it. She uses like kind of a waxier product. If you don't do that, that's just an extra step. You could also use Vaseline or like a lip gloss, although you might have a little bit of breakout on your hairline if you do that. So I'm going to cover my hairline first. Okay, so I'm throwing my gloves on, and I'm going to put mix the color with the developer and stir it up super well. Okay, so now my product is pretty mixed, very mixed. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my part line, and I'm gonna first do both sides of my part, and I'm gonna take, I don't know, like a moderate amount of product on my brush. And also, just a little side note, if color drops on your sink or in your bathroom, clean it up immediately with bleach. It'll come right up. The longer you wait, the more time it has to actually process on your house or your clothes. Cool. So I'm doing mine from a middle part because I have a shag haircut, so there's not like a side part, but if you part it on the side, do close to your side. And I'm going to start very close to my scalp and just paint a little bit. Go up as far, I have about an inch of roots right now. It's been probably 8 weeks since I've colored my hair, and hair grows an average of a ½ inch every 4 weeks. So just color what you have in a little bit of overlap. Don't go too far into what was previously colored, especially if you have highlights. It's challenging. Cool. I'm actually gonna turn and do this in the mirror because it's hard to do it with my phone. So much easier in the mirror. Okay, and I'm only gonna go back as far as I can see on my head. I don't need to worry about this right now. Leave that to me when I get back to the salon. We're just right now doing our part line. So I've done my part line, I've gone out about 1 inch, and I've gone back to as far as I can see. And then I'm gonna take another section with the back of my brush, the back of my brush, and take about 1/8 of an inch. So some of the hair I'm pulling over has color on it, right? Like you can see some color, that means you're getting full saturation, that's great. And then I'm just gonna take a small amount on my brush again and go back over that hair. So there should be a little color. A beauty school thing is they said you should be able to read a newspaper between your sections. And this section as well. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to take a second parting and go over. Put a little bit more color on my brush and just do the side. And just going back to where my swirl is, where my cut kind of turns. I'm not coloring the hair I can't see. So then I'm going to go back to my original center part. Can I find it? Okay, so here's my original center part. I've done about 1.5 inch section. So I did actually like about 1 inch. So it was like 2 ½ inch sections over. Like 1, 2. And when I'm combing my hair, I'm not putting the point of the end of the brush on my scalp because I could take color up a little bit and then you're gonna have like weird bleed marks and like little grays still showing. So then I'm gonna go back over this side and just color that. And then, that's great. And then I'm gonna go back, do my middle part. Cool. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get all of this hairline here, kind of the money section. And again, I'm gonna take a bit of color on my brush, but not so much that it drops. And just come in, clean around my hairline. So I'm gonna take it to the skin. And then I use the back of my brush and kind of comb that back a little bit. And that's it. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And if you pull your hair back a lot, this is definitely prime real estate right here. And if you want to have another dark colored towel, I don't right now, I'm just going to go through with a little bit of toilet paper and just clean up my hairline. And really, that's it. Don't forget your little sideburny sections. And then wait 45 minutes. When you get in the shower, turn the shower head on. Medium heat or cooler would be better for washing color out. And get in and tip your head back and walk back into it, really avoiding getting any color in your eyes. Wash it. You could wash it twice. Just make sure that the water is running clear, and then do a nice condition. If you have a mask, it would be a great time to do a hair mask. And I would love to see photos of your at-home color kit photos, so please send them to me. And again, my website's joeystevenson.com. Please email me if you have any questions, and I cannot wait to get back behind the chair to see you. So I'm hoping that there won't be too many color corrections, and hope you are staying safe and healthy the rest of this time. We'll see you soon. I miss you. Bye.